Today I decided to check out the West Fork Foss, and my plan is to go up to Copper Lake because I just read a trip report where there was a big rockslide washout. So the river's kind of interesting right now. The Trout Lake is really interesting because of the washout. We'll see if some of that's cleared out yet since the trip report from a couple days ago. And then the waterfalls are supposed to be just raging right now as well. So kind of excited. I've done this trail quite a few times and it sounds like it's gonna be a little bit different than normal, which I love new things. So let's go check it out. To Copper Lake and back is probably gonna be around 10 miles round trip with like 2,700 feet of elevation gain. So it's a good little day hike. I've backpacked at Copper before. It's a really pretty lake later in summer, but it gets so busy up here. I have a video, I'll try to link it, from Big Heart Lake a few years ago, and people were just camping on all the vegetation and it gets abused up here. So I think my recommendation in that video from years ago was if you pull into the trailhead and it's completely full, most of those people are probably backpacking. It's probably best to find a different trail for that weekend. That way you're not coming out here and ruining the vegetation, because a lot of this stuff, it takes a long time to grow, especially at those higher elevations. So let's go check out Copper. Let's see what's new. So normally that water is crystal clear, but if you go look at the trip report on WTA from June 5th, that must have been like right after the rock slide happened, because that river there was just straight brown. And so it's cleaning up a little bit, but I've still never seen it that mucky. Definitely interesting. So all that rain that we had at the beginning of the week, it made mountains move, and you'll see that here in a little bit. I have never seen this lake so full, and it's not usually this color at all. I'm curious. The coloring is definitely from the rock slide, but have we really had this much water for it to fill up like this, or did the rock slide somehow dam this up or something? I mean, all the rivers are rushing though, so I don't know. All the water is absolutely raging out here. I don't think I've ever seen it flow this much. That's got to be from all the rainfall, because we really don't have that crazy of a snowpack this year. Temperatures have been kind of mild lately. Kind of confused how we have so much water coming down. But I mean, we did get a few inches of rain over the weekend, so that's got to be it. not sure if this is part of the slide or not, but this is definitely muddy. So it's probably a part of it. It's not the whole thing. If those 6 trees weren't there, you'd have the best view of that waterfall. Unfortunately, there's really no good spots on this trail to see how big that waterfall is, but it's massive. Found the slide. So yeah, that one section, that was tiny compared to this. Holy smokes. That's a lot of earth that moved. No wonder the lake is brown. Could you imagine if you were hiking and you heard this? So you get to about 4,000 feet and then all of a sudden you have a bunch of snow. Actually, it made the crossing right before the lake kind of interesting. So I stayed on the other side and I got over to this campsite, which if you ever get this, is a sweet campsite. But it is stunning up here right now. The lake is melted out. Overall, it's not that bad getting up to the lake right now. There is a little snow once you get to about 4,000 feet, but overall, it really isn't that bad. Except for the crossing over to the other side of the lake where the main trail is. The water's a little high there. You can come over to this campsite through the bushes and then take the logs across, which I've seen people do. That might be a better option for now until the water levels reduce, but it's actually... Don't tell anybody, but it is quiet up here. It's not usually this quiet. Now, weekend, that might change, but summertime, that really changes. Everyone's fighting for places up here. So right now, though, you could get up here, have the place to yourself, enjoy a nice, relaxing afternoon up here. You could continue on to Little Heart and Big Heart. You're gonna run into more snow. It is stunning right now. Still got a little snow higher up. The lake's thawed. The washout really wasn't that bad. It's not anything that you really have to worry that much about. So get up here, check it out. If you enjoyed this video, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. We'll see you in the next one.